Sure. Welcome back to Hub Reporters Club. In today's video, we bring you a very special conversation with a distinguished scholar in the field of Sanskrit. With decades of experience in teaching, research, and preserving this ancient language, our guests offer deep insights into the relevance of Sanskrit in today's world. We'll be talking about the beauty of the language, its connection to India's rich philosophical traditions, and why it continues to hold importance in modern academia. Whether you're a language student or an enthusiast or someone curious about cultural heritage, this interview is for you. Professor Vidwan N.R. Subramanya Bhatt, HOD, Department of Sanskrit, Sindhi College. Sir has done his MA in Sanskrit and Kannada. Sir has experience of 22 years in the teaching profession. He is a working Sanskrit faculty in Sindhi College since 2007. He is a BOS member for BCU, BNU, MLAC, Ramaya College and SDM College, Ujjain, BOE member and a paper setter for Bengaluru University. Sir has worked with many other organizations and he is a secretary for Mahavidyalaya Samskrita Pradhyapaka Sangha and secretary of Vishwa Samskrita Pratishtana. He has organized Sanskrit related programs under the banner of Sri Sura Saraswati Sabha, Vishwa Samskrita Pratishtana across the city. Sir has participated in national and international seminars and presented the papers. He has edited and authored more than 10 textbooks of various universities and publications. He has contributed for substantial growth of students opting for Sanskrit language every year in his service. He has participated and presented the papers in seminars and conferences. He has given the many language lectures related to language and culture across the state. He is honored by religious organizations and much. So without further ado, let's begin this meaningful conversation with Professor Subramanya, HOD of Sanskrit Department from Sindhi College, as we explore the timeless world of Sanskrit. For taking the time to speak to me today. I hope this session will be helpful for many students as you will be giving your insights about Sanskrit and your perceptions about Sanskrit as well. So without further ado, Sharon, can you briefly tell us about your academic journey and what inspired you to pursue Sanskrit as a field of your specialization?
I have born and brought up in Sringeri, and I have studied up to 10th standard in my native place. After that, for my college, I have not gone to the college. I entered into the Mutt, Krishna Mutt, which is there in Udupi. So later, there only I have studied Veda as well as the Sanskrit language. Then after 4 years, I have completed Sahitya examination. Then I went to the Sanskrit college to study the Alankara Shastra. There I have completed my PG also and Vidvat in Alankara Shastra. Then after that MA, I passed the MA to Karnataka State Open University. This is my academic background.
How do you perceive the relevance of Sanskrit in today's world, especially in the context of modern education?
Our ancient knowledge system, it's very precious because nowadays everywhere it is Indian knowledge system. It is in India, everywhere it is going on, talk on IKS. That means our Indian knowledge system it is there in our ancient texts. Whatever the ancient text means, we have to see about the Aryabhata's works or Varahamihira's works are related to the science, are related to the Ayurveda, means Charaka, Sushruta, they are all there. So like this, there are so many works are there in Sanskrit. We have to go through that and which is relevant to modern days. That we have to tell about the society.
share your thoughts on the role of Sanskrit in preserving India's philosophical and literary heritage.
Our philosophical knowledge is very high. According to the in foreign thinkers, our Shankaracharya's philosophy, or Madhvacharya's philosophy, whatever it may be, they are all very high, they are in a very high position. Shankaracharya's Advaita philosophy, even foreign scholars also, they have accepted this philosophy. And in our Vedas, Shastras, whatever they say, they are to get the Atma Jnana, or self-knowledge, what we say. To know about ourselves, our Adhyatma or our Indian texts are more helpful. So we have to preserve those texts.
In your opinion, how can technology be effectively used to promote Sanskrit language among youth nowadays?
Nowadays, there are so many new inventions are going on to study the language or whatever it may be, anything. But to study the language, nowadays we are using different modes of technology. That means WhatsApp, it may be, or in the series and all, it has gone. Social media also we use, and YouTube is very much helpful to learn basic Sanskrit and all. And to learn higher level of Sanskrit also, in YouTube there are so many texts, the teachings are available. And to preserve the Vedas, Shastras and texts and all, nowadays the computing, cloud computing is going on. And computer is very suitable, Sanskrit is very suitable language to the Sanskrit. Sanskrit is suitable language to the computer. Nowadays everyone says like that only. Programming is also in the because of Pandinian grammar only, they have learned how to program the computer and all. So like this, there are so many Sanskrit labs, Vyoma linguistic labs like this. There are so many online teaching classes are happening in everywhere, and from many people all over the world, they are learning Sanskrit through this online. That's very helpful. Nowadays, more than 20,000 foreigners are studying Sanskrit through online.
So, are there any particular texts or scriptures that you feel are underexplored but deserve more academic attention?
Yes, nowadays we teach only the literature in the universities or in the schools or in the colleges. What about other texts? Grammatical or maybe philosophical or maybe scientific scriptures are there. There are many are there in Sanskrit language. But nowadays we don't know. Many are useful texts are also there, but the government as well as the universities, they have not given that much attention to those texts. If they bring those texts into the relevant education, it's very helpful, and students can gain more knowledge in this. And that too, the teachers also, they should know about Sanskrit in well manner, as well as they have to transform the knowledge in the effective manner, in the same manner. Okay.
If you have a chance, as you said, the scriptures, which is like government has been able to bring to the students. If you had a chance to bring any one of the scriptures, which would it
Related to Ayurveda, there are so many works, so many good works are there. Because nowadays our food the system is not at all good. Everybody getting one or the other kind of disease. So for that, it's very helpful What we say in Kannada, we say mane maddu and all. We can do our own medicine to get relief from that type of disease and all. That each and every person can do sitting at home. Those type of texts are very helpful to keep up our health in good hands. We have to think.
So actually many believe Sanskrit is a difficult language to learn. So can you give some tips or how to go and study a Sanskrit language?
See, each and every language is difficult. Each and every language has its own grammar. Yeah, without studying grammar, the language cannot be learned. So we have to, in Sanskrit, we have one powerful grammatical system, a powerful text which is called Ashtadhyayi, Paninian grammar. If we study that grammar, easily we can understand. In the beginning stage, it's very difficult, I understand. But if we work again and again in that language, it is easy also. But we have to, we should have some kind of interest in learning the language. If you don't have interest, definitely it's not possible to learn the language.
So first comes interest and second the
Yes.
grammar. Third is being consistent in learning.
Yes, yes.
So what message would you like to give to students and researchers who wish to pursue Sanskrit as a career or field of study?
Nowadays, we can't say particularly this job we will get by learning Sanskrit like that. Normally, one who learns Sanskrit, they can become teachers or professors in the colleges or in the schools. Schools. Or nowadays, it is very vast in the software companies and all. There is a translation and translation of the text in Infosys and all. It is there even now. There is one wing. They have to translate the ancient text into English or different languages. That is there. In editors, sub-editors, and all in the journalism field. One who learns Sanskrit, definitely he can understand each and every language of India easily. And he can, one who learns Sanskrit, definitely he can become very good proofreader in the field of journalism. Definitely. So therefore, there are many ways they can get jobs. Even they can become the astrologers if they study astrology. They can become the yoga teachers if they study yoga. So like this, there are many fields are there. Yoga, Ayurveda, or yoga, Ayurveda, philosophy, or psychology also there. Psychology. If you one who studies Bhagavad Gita, definitely he can tell about the psychology of the people. There are many texts related to the psychology as well as the Adhyatma. There are many there. So one who learns Sanskrit, he can teach philosophy as well as psychology as well as in the field of journalism. There is that thing, but translation and all they can do.
That's all the questions I have for you today, sir. Thank you so much for participating in this interview. Hope many of our viewers have gained valuable insights about Sanskrit as well as Sir's perspective in the field of Sanskrit. Thank you so much for watching.